Hey guys, and welcome back to another Jay the One-Eyed Gamer. It has been a long time since I made a video, and I apologize for that immensely, guys. I kind of got sick, literally beginning of February. I kind of got a cold, well, not a cold, I kind of got the flu, and that really kicked my butt, if you know what I mean. If you guys had the flu, you know what it's like, but it wasn't pretty. So I wasn't able to do any videos, and I didn't really want to do any videos if there was going to be, like, you know, any consistent coughing, me having to blow my nose, because I know you guys wouldn't enjoy that, and I personally wouldn't want you guys to hear that either. But I am back, and I am obviously back with more Fire Emblem gameplay. This time we're taking a look at Celica, with her redesign from Shadows of Valentia, which I'm really enjoying. It's just, the problem with me is I haven't beaten it yet, even though I know it's almost going to be a year old. I think by May. I think Shadows of Valentia came out in May, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I love these games. It's just, I got so many games I want to play, but I can always come back to Fire Emblem because, you know, they're a fun series. It's a fun series, and if you guys, you know, if you haven't played a Fire Emblem game, I highly recommend you try out at least Shadows of Valentia, because it's the latest one, and I think the graphics and the sprites they're using for that is what we can expect to see in the next Fire Emblem title, which Nintendo hasn't really been talking about at all, which I'm a little annoyed about. I mean, I can understand you want to save the hype for E3, and that's fine. That's completely reasonable. Come on. But, you know, it wouldn't hurt to have, like, you know, some information. Like, come on, guys. You announced that, I think, like, last year, that you were working on a Fire Emblem title for the Switch, and it was going to be a mainline Fire Emblem title. And there hasn't been a home console version of Fire Emblem since, I think, Radiant Dawn, all the way back, and I think, like, the mid-thousands. I forget when Radiant Dawn came out, but Radiant Dawn, like, if you guys go on, I think, Amazon or any other seller site, Radiant Dawn, I think even on GameStop, Radiant Dawn almost goes over for like $100 now, which is quite funny because I don't know if Radiant Dawn's that great of a game. I enjoyed it. It was the hardest one that ever came out, at least here in the West. And then the only reason I think it was hard was because of all the changing of characters. Like, you didn't really get to stay long with one particular group to, like, you know, properly max them, because you would go Micaiah, then after Micaiah it was why can't I remember? Alencia? No, not Alencia. Is it Alencia? God, I forget. I honestly forgot her name. No, I think it is Alencia. The Queen of Camilla. I'm sorry, the Queen of Crimea. I think it's Alencia. You play her for a chapter, and then really the only group you kind of get a decent amount of time with is Ike's group. Like, you play as him for, I think, pretty much, I think his chapter is the longest. And depending on what you want to do, that is the best time to grab some people from Micaiah's group so you can level them. But at the same time, if you do that, it really, like, crippled Micaiah's team, because she would lose out on a bunch of units that could help in the late game. And you kind of, what is it? I think you become Micaiah's group for, like, 1 to 2 missions in Ike's story, and you vastly see how underwhelmed you are, because even though some of your guys are probably, like, you know, second promote, that game had 3-tier class system. So by the time you got there, most of the enemies you were fighting as Micaiah's group were, like, mid-second tier, and your guys were very low second tier, and you probably still had a couple first tiers. So that's what kind of made it hard, in my opinion. That and that cheap ass boss near the end. Not the goddess. I mean, she was cheap because apparently you had to kill her with Ike, because why the hell not? But I'm talking about the strategist, the Heron Prince. What's his name? I forget his name, but he was the strategist or the prime minister for the empire in the game. And he was the second to last boss. And he had this really stupid ability, which I think halved your accuracy. Because I went at him with Kanises, the king of the lion lagoos, and he was going to hit twice with a 100% chance to hit, right? So I'm thinking, okay, this is going to end soon. Because, you know, it's a 100% chance both hits, and the guy's hitting for, like, I think 20 each. And I think he only had, like, maybe 40 HP. And then, out of nowhere, my second hit comes out, and he missed. Like, I was like, hold on, wait a minute. I had a 100% chance to hit both times. Why did I miss my second hit? And then that's when I checked, and it was like, oh, he has this little lovely ability where he can literally cut your attack hit rate by half. I think after his life reaches a certain point. And I was like, that's fair game. I was like, that's totally fair. And you were really boned too if your Ike was not like really great stat-wise. Like if his strength and skill were not literally the best you could have them.
Every little bit helps.
Like if he was not the best you could have, you were literally going to miss the goddess every hit. Even if you were able to hit twice, you were going to miss her. And problem with that was, even if you had like strength, like I had, I think my Ike at max strength, but his skill growth was pathetic. He literally was not going to hit her, because I always had like 50s. And my history with Fire Emblem, if you guys remember from the last video, is I got critted on a 1% chance by an enemy archer in Awakening. And I usually got really crappy stat growth. There we go. Whoop. But I never beat Radiant Dawn. I've seen people beat Radiant Dawn, and my best friends have beaten Radiant Dawn. But I myself have never beaten it. The first game, Path of Radiance, I beat like 3 times, because I just love that game. But it's just amazing. I never knew Radiant Dawn was worth that much, or if people really wanted it in high demand. But, yeah, you know, oh, hey, the map's over. Sorry, guys. Sorry if I was rambling and I talked your ear off, but, you know, that's going to do it for another video. I'm glad to be back. I'm really glad to not be sick anymore, and I plan to produce more videos in the coming weeks, so I want to thank you guys for sticking around. Also, checking out the video. If you have, please hit me up in the comment section. I try to get back to you guys as fast as I can. If you like the video, please leave a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. Share these videos around. It also helps out the channel that way too. And yeah, if you don't want to hit me up on the comment section, you can hit me up on my Twitter. That's going to be in the description as always. And again, as always, guys, I want to thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to watch these videos. It does mean a lot to me. And yeah, it's just good to be back. It's good to be in clean health. And I can't wait to start making more videos. And I'm definitely going to... I have a Dynasty Warriors 9 video I'm working on, and I hopefully should have that out within the week. If not within the week, hopefully by the following week. So look forward to that, guys. But anyway, this video is too long. I apologize, but it's good to be back. And I want to catch you guys next time. And remember, let's rock!